Hey everybody, here we got a 30 episode of our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode here on the PS4, guys. In the last episode, we did finish up the franchise mode. We lost in the second round to the Winnipeg Jets in 7 games, so make sure you go check it out if you didn't. This is a lot more casual, guys. I'm literally a minute after I did it. I don't know how I was able to calm down within a minute. But we are here to do just the last episode of our franchise mode, just to wrap it up, see how good some of our younger guys get, maybe make a trade or two here, just have some fun with it, just for fun. So we'll just do best lines for all the NHL stuff and see if the Winnipeg Jets maybe did even win the cup. So we could arguably say we could have been the second best team in the NHL because we lost by 1 goal to them. So, but I think the playoff favorite was the LA Kings, especially with their President's Trophy win. I believe they won the President's Trophy. They had like 111 or something points, but yeah, it's stellar. Hey, look at that. Winnipeg Jets. And St. John's. Oh, no, I might. I was going to say St. John's Ice Caps. They're the farm team, but no, that's Montrealans now. Winnipeg Jets won the Stanley Cup. So, hey, we lost to the Cup winners. That's actually pretty wild. Let's see. It happened pretty quick. I wonder if they were dominant. 5 games against LA and then 6 games against Ottawa. So that does suck. We could have made it far. So, I mean, we did make it pretty far, arguably. So, that was still a good playoff round, but you know what, Winnipeg, they were still a team. I'm surprised with that defense they were able to make it, but you know what, Comrie, I think he was the big reason why they made it that far against us, and then later on he played stellar when he had to, just like Varlamov did. So, anyways, anything to look at? I mean, I unless you guys like said you wanted to do another year or something, and all of you convinced me to do another year, I don't really want to actually. Personally, but just doing all of this, I'm gonna try and make it as quick as possible, having a fun off season, and maybe see if I'll do best lines for everything, and maybe the team wins a cup. And look at that, Corey Perry, he doesn't retire, so maybe arguably he would want to come back to this team. So we'll look at that in a bit. There's the retirements. Bufflin, he retires with the Stanley Cup ring. Nice to see. Games played. Seabrook, Vanek, Bergeron, a couple notable names there. Pollock. Not quite along the name. Oh my gosh, I forgot goalies again. I'm so bad. Edit trade block going in. Can I set it to like whatever it wants? So then that way I'll accept any trade that a team offers. That way makes it interesting, almost like a fair trade was offered. But we're just gonna go right into the draft. We don't need to trade for a top pick unless Minnesota wants to trade away their top pick. No, they don't. They don't want to trade away that thing. Let's see who gets drafted. Mueller, elite power forward. Let's see who's available. Maybe we can trade up for someone just for fun. Let's see. Top 5 center, 2-way forward. Ethan Nash, 19 overall. I don't see too much nothing fantastic about him. Offensive defenseman, defensive defenseman. Yemakov's 2-way defenseman from Latvia. Nokalainen, Demski. Okay, so not too much. We could actually look at a goalie for this team. Another center playmaker, and Gord Reeves maybe replacement for McKinnon because he probably needs to get traded. 3 points in 14 games. Holy moly, he did not play great. But you know what? Not every people go through slumps. It's tough that I had to go to him at that time. He really hasn't had that breakout season. I hope in the next season he does. Logan Girard, we can look at drafting him. But you know what? Let's just get through this draft quick. What I will do is instead of simming entire draft, I won't make the picks. I'll sim entire draft, but after we actually sim the pick and see who we get. We traded our first round pick, didn't we? Okay, so that's why it's taken a while. So I take that back. We won't be able to draft any of those guys or see who we get. So let's see, 3rd round pick. We have the 20th pick. Just curious to see who we could take. Comrie 3rd round pick. I don't see anybody here, so I'll just let the comp draft. Wow, there's a guy from some city that's a grinder. I'd be interested to see if we got him. No, we got Chimera. So top 6 defenseman, that's okay. I didn't expect them to go for a defenseman. You know what? I won't show all the picks. Here, I'll just do it just because it's there. Nordgren, top 9 sniper. That's pretty good. Now we'll just sim entire draft. There you go. Just get it all and done with because we're not the GMs anymore. As for the signings, though, I'm not gonna let the guy sign them. I'm gonna sign them just because I think it's more realistic. I'll sign them to what they want, and then I won't go into. I'll sign them to what they actually want and maybe a bit less. Let's advance day. Let's see who we got in the lineup. Not gonna sign. There you go. I'll just zoom through all this. You guys may have noticed some of the big names that did sign, Fowler and Landeskog. That's good to see them. But Turris and such, probably not gonna sign back. I don't see Turris doesn't really have a spot. Well, here, let's release Perry because I don't think he has any more of a spot in this team. 3.875 for 3 years for Colborne, and if we can get Turris for a good contract, 4 years, 5 years, 4 years for his kind of player, and he did have a pretty good playoff run for us. We should want to sign him. Turris 6.5, we'll give him for 4 years. We'll see if he accepts that. If not, we will let him go. Just cause, I mean, realistically, he would want to sign, but for some reason, he wants like 7.5 for the next billion years. So nothing we can really do about that, except to give him an offer. There you go. He actually signed, so that's nice to see. I'm glad that he signed. That way, we can be competitive for the next year. Pretty likely. I mean, we have a lot of top end forwards for this team, but I'm not sure if we're gonna have much cap space. But it's just a quick full season. We'll do all the simming. Have injuries on. I'll just do best lines just because that's more fair. Trading block. Let's just delete all that. We don't need to trade our draft. Well, we could trade our draft picks, but we'll just leave it. Won't need to. Oh my goodness, top 2 defenseman. Got to play with Barry. You guys would probably want that, right? Right. Realistically, he wouldn't. Does he want to come? Do any of these guys actually want? A lot of these guys want to come. I mean, we could trade a couple of defensemen to get him. I mean, realistically, that's what you guys would probably want to see. So, you know what? Why not make a big splash like that? Let's do that. I will probably skip this part just so then you guys can see what to get. Nick Ritchie, any good prospects to go after? 24 years old, Adrian Kempe. Doesn't look like he's going to develop too much. Goalies, there's a Primo, but he's 21 years old. High or medium top 9, so. Goalie Soderstrom, Stahlberg. Okay, so nothing there for potential goalies. So let's just let's offer Ristolainen a contract. Give him a 6-year deal is completely fine with me, and we need to trade away some cap first. So first that will happen by trading some defensemen. Let's look for one of our defensemen to trade away. See what fits with the team, just so then you guys can see which guy will leave. Well, yeah. I'll show you guys the defense, but Lutz will develop. We'll have Fowler and Lutz on the left side. So Trouba, realistically, on the right side, probably gone. 4.6 at 2 years left. Yeah, I think him, Montour. How about these guys? How do they perform? Trouba's a -1. He didn't do that great, but you know what? Cap-wise, we're willing to trade someone if we need to do that. So we'll trade him for like a first-round pick or something. Montour and Bgrass, and then so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, assuming that this is Ristolainen, 5, 6. We'll have another defenseman in there, so we could trade Bgrass as well. I think I'll trade Trouba and Bgrass, a deep pairing, and another defense. No, we can move one of those prospects down to the AHL if we have to. They're young enough technically. So, although it's kind of unrealistic, we will go and trade these guys to an Eastern Conference team, not Winnipeg. Let's see. Let's go defenseman. Look for a team that doesn't have it. Here, I'll skip this part for you guys. Okay, guys, so I found a suitor in the New Jersey Devils. Just looking for a defenseman now. Kong could be interesting. King Kong. I don't think we need too many forwards. So, goalies... Let's see, Schneider. We could use a goalie. You know what the heck? Let's get Eric Price. Yo, the next coming of Carey Price. That's actually kind of sick. Let's trade for. You know what? We did just sign Neuvirth, but sorry, bud. We need to add another guy. Apparently they want Neuvirth, so I know we just signed him, but there you go. We got Price. We got Price, boys. Oh my goodness! Now everybody's hating me. They needed some defensemen, so. And they got Schneider. They don't need Price. We got Price now, boys. We got a stellar young backup to come in. I'm not sure how you guys are going to enjoy this. This is just for fun at this point. I just wanted to add episode 30 because why would you end it on episode 29? That's just such an uneven number. So you know what? We gotta do it like this. 3 million. What is it? So let's go sign him for 7 point. No, you know what? What the heck? We'll give him 8 mil. This is a very crazy GM that just came into town, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm watching it with lots. I have a lot of fun here. Advanced stay. If we sign him, that's great. If not, we have some other top 6 guys. Baines and all these guys for Krejci. I'm gonna decline that. Let's see. Do we get Ristolainen? Do we get him? Wow. More of a playoff contender, to be honest. Wow. Thanks a lot, buddy. Holy crap. Did you not see us last year? Landeskog was crazy. I don't know why you wouldn't. You get to play with Tyson Barrie. Who is he playing with? Pittsburgh. Letang. Letang's not good. Letang's never good. So we could use another defenseman now that we traded both of our guys. So we'll have Lutz and Montour. So we just... Oh, wait. No, you know what? We're actually okay. So this actually probably fits our team a lot better. We moved out 2 defensemen, but we got Price. So that's all that matters. I should have just maxed out the deal to get him. I didn't expect to not get him. Trade away Michael Newver. It's a tough pill to swallow. It was a hard decision, bud. Too touchy-feely. Let's be honest that I wasn't honest on that. Because there is no way. Like, I honestly knew I just traded you just because. We'll have too many goalies. You know what? Probably could have saved him, but you know what? Just cap. I don't know. Whatever. I'll skip this part. 3, 2, 1, go! Psych, it's actually a trade for Parisi. That was actually pretty good timed. Nope, we're not taking him on. Okay, anyways. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, guys, we're at the start of the season, and I will go quickly double-check all the extra stuff that we need to check before starting the season. Any free agents that are available that we could possibly look at. Just more depth guys. And any role players. A couple guys, but I don't think we're going to need anybody too big. No one really. So we can just go right to the roster moves, put up the best players, and I'll lower down injuries possibly a bit more, and maybe a couple of extra things. I don't know. No one of those really good guys grew. Goalies, Baines, Price. We got Price in there now. Defenseman, Lutz did not grow. I'm not liking that. That's not good. Come on, we made it deep in the playoffs. Why wouldn't you get better? Bartlett, the offensive defenseman. Oh yeah, that could be a crazy good guy for us. Osborne, he came in last time. So Andrew Bennett played in the CHL, so we'll put in Osborne. And there you go. We'll have a lot of defensemen. But you know what? We'll bring in. You know what? Let's bring in all. No. He'll get unhappy. Let's bring in Vanier. We'll bring in Vanier. Or actually, take that back. We'll bring in. Who's the best defenseman aside from Vanier? More of a defensive physical. You know what? Westland has some good skating and senses, so we'll add him to the lineup for this year's team. Give him a chance. Or you know what? No, we got to bring up all their best guys, right? Whatever the game thinks, we're gonna give our game the chance to build whatever team it wants. And if we have injuries, we'll put in the best players, right? Let's see. Move down those guys. Como, he's not doing too great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, but Hyman is probably going to be sent back down, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. In the system, Como's a fourth liner. So the game would probably read to put him in he would probably be the best option, right? Goalies, if we lose a goalie, no, let's just... we'll just leave. Well, Plekhanov. Let's sign a goalie. You know what? I doubt. You know what? If I say I doubt, then there will be an injury. I don't want there to. I'll just do like assistant best roster, and they'll put in the player, right? So that's all we need to do. That's pretty much it. We will start the season sim, and I'll just skip through parts for it. Some YouTubers do that, and basically like I'll make it so then every month you guys can see. I won't show you the stats really. I'll just go through the season and what our record's looking like. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll do 6 weeks for all the scouting things. So then that way it goes by a lot quicker. Yeah. So we'll do that, and we'll see the team. I might actually just do like right to the All-Star break and then all to the trade deadline and stuff like that. So, yeah, that way it'll be a lot easier. But you guys can let. What am I saying? You guys can let me know. Let me know down in the comment section, even though this is the very last video. Actually, yeah, you guys can leave a comment down. If there is a team that you really want me to do for GM or for next franchise mode, let me know. There will be more the channel update video that's coming out soon, probably even around the time that I'm posting this video. That's probably more of the video to put it on. But you leave a comment on any of my videos, letting me know if there's a certain team that someone already suggested. Even pressing the like on their comment, that would make it easier to, because if we have a lot of support for one team in particular only, and like I don't mind doing that team, then maybe we'll do that team if we have general support. But likely I will just choose the team out of what teams are options. So yeah. Anyways, I will skip through all the season and see how the team does. So anyways, guys, we are here at the halfway point of the season. Our team has played 41 games. That's what I decided to go at. Just better if we did it like that. I showed you that other trade that was just offered. Any trades that do come in at the trade deadline, I probably will just decline them. And, I mean, that's fine. But one thing I do want to note, holy crap, St. Louis, you only have 6 losses more than halfway through the season. This is insane. They're actually on pace for like 140 points right now, which is insane. Like, that could be one of the best regular season records ever in the NHL. That's crazy. Winnipeg's even close behind, too. This is a really tight division. It's kind of hard to make it in the top, to make it in a divisional spot in your league. When like you like the top 3 teams in the NHL are all in your division. Holy crap. You're going to be in a wild card spot here, Colorado. I might as well show you guys the stats for the players. It looks like McKinnon, it said he has 35 points. I think that's actually pretty good for him, right? Because it's 41 games in the season. So he's actually getting a lot more points. Not necessarily goals, but points. So nice to see. Barry. Like, our top guys are rolling. And, yeah, Duchesne, 28, Verana, 23. He's not playing on the top line anymore. There's a couple guys who are just not playing with certain guys now. But now it's just other changes that are being made, right? Looks like one injury happened. Or Bartlett was out for a game or so. And there you go. Goalies. Let's see how Price is done. Where is he at? Oh my gosh, Price is stellar. And then Varlamov. Okay, so that's pretty good. So goalies are doing. He's actually dropping Varlamov. He's 87 now. But and now that I remembered, I remember during the sim, and I was gonna remember. I was gonna do it at the end of the season, but just that way we get it out of the way. For last season's awards that I didn't show you, Winnipeg won the Stanley Cup. President's Trophy goes to the LA Kings, and then Winnipeg and Ottawa in the finals. Art Ross Trophy goes to Sidney Crosby. Hart Memorial goes to Jonathan Quick. James Norris goes to Drew Doughty. Lady Byng goes to Ivan Barbashev. Calder Memorial goes to, I believe this guy's name is Carl Langlet. I don't know. He's not a real player, I don't think. But the Canucks drafted him, and I think I remember checking him out at one point. But Langlet, anyways, wins the Calder Memorial for the Canucks. Eric Comrie, Vezina Trophy goes to Quick. Once again, yeah, Comrie won the Conn Smythe. William M. Jennings goes to just Gustafson. Harrington wins the Bill Masterton. Frank J. Selke goes to Jonathan Taves. Ted Lindsay goes to Jonathan Quick. And Maurice Richard goes to Jonathan Tavares. AHL Team Awards. There you go. I don't know if you guys really care about this part, but just in case, I mean, someone wins it for like for our team, or if there's a notable prospect. But yeah, nothing too much. Anyways. I'll keep on doing the sim, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, guys, so I said I wasn't going to do a trade, but are you kidding me? I have got trades for Gustav Nyquist, Claude Giroux, and now Alexander Ovechkin. I have to do Ovechkin. That would just make it amazing. And a defenseman? Like, what the heck? Why, how are we getting this much value off them? Like, that's insane. Let's see, who do they want? Chimera, not much trade value. Goalies? Sharp, not much trade value. First round pick, pretty decent, but I mean, holy crap, really? Is it because, it must be because of Ovechkin's trade value? Yeah, it's not as high, but I mean, we could get Carlson, but you know what? I really would like to go after Niskanen, so, well, not Niskanen, sorry. What's his value looking like? He's 35. You know what? That could be very stellar for us, so I'd like them to retain some cap, so. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. You know what? What the heck? The team's in a win state now. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So we just got Ovechkin for our team. It's best linesing everything now, guys. We have Ovechkin on this team. For a trade for a star player, Alex Ovechkin. He wants to win a cup. Krejci? Yeah, let's trade for Krejci now. Not this time. Anyways, sorry. There's the team record just if you want to see. Hey, we beat St. Louis. And anyways, okay, I'll see you in a bit. So I'm simming through the mid simulation, and I decided to turn on my mic to talk to you guys throughout the last couple weeks here in the season. It looks like the Avalanche will be a playoff team this year. I'm not going to check. I haven't checked, not since the mid-season checkup. But I mean, 43 wins, 29 losses. Unless it's really tight like last year, I think we should be okay. And even at that, I mean, obviously we had those really good teams like, oh yeah, Winnipeg, 50 wins. We had a couple losses here. Are we going to make the playoffs? Win there against Philadelphia. We'll see how we finish it off. Another game against Winnipeg. We lost 5-1 again. Holy crap. Winnipeg has just got our number there. Vancouver. We finished out on a season win. And will we make the playoffs? We got a 3-0 victory against Vancouver. And we made the playoffs. Look at that. I didn't see any chemistry before about making the playoffs, anything on the top there, but you know what? We did make it. So I won't do any of the team meetings because obviously I'm not the GM, but let's go quickly see how the season finished up for us. So yeah, Western Conference was okay. So we were pretty tight there. St. Louis ended up with 118. Wow. That one division just killed it this year. St. Louis slowed down, but they got ahead. Minnesota caught up too. That's crazy. Holy crap. There must have been some pretty bad teams this year. Let's see. 54 points for the Sharks. 50 losses. Holy moly. You got wrecked. Vancouver, they're still not making the playoffs. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So let's you saw the season there. I won't go into the team stats, but I'll go into like the player stats. Just quickly show you what happened. So Ovechkin, 20 goals, 60 points. Turris, McKinnon, Ovechkin, lots of goal scoring here. Look at that. Fowler, 16 goals. He played stellar in his first full season in a Avalanche uniform. Barry played stellar. He played Barry stellar. Like what I did there. McKinnon, all those guys. Yeah, we had lots more depth scoring, but also just a lot more scoring in general, which was nice to see from our top guys especially. It looks like McKinnon slowed down a bit, but, I mean, once again, 59 points, 22 goals. He's playing, I mean, that's a good season for a top liner. It's just that for the overall wise that he's at, you'd expect a bit more. Price could come in as the starter, potentially, in the playoffs, but you know what? Whatever the GM thinks. It's on auto-rotates goalies, and it's on the best line, assistant coach best lines. So any roster moves, any injuries that have happened have just been automatically done. And unless it's a must-win game, I will not do it. I'll just sim day by day. So game 1 against LA. Let's see what happens. And team comes out with a 4-3 overtime victory. That's clutch there. Game 2 in LA. Once again, let's see what happens. And we lose 3-2. So 1-1 series tie after 2 games. Now we got home ice advantage. Let's see what the Avalanche will do with it this year. I'm in the press box. I'm watching them because you know what? They're still my team right now. I got a 4-2 loss. That's unfortunate for the team this year. And now we're down 2-1. Can we come back and tie it up? And Ovechkin coming clutch? Nope. They will lose 4-1. So I'm just gonna do quick sim for all this. Goals. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it, boys. That's it. Okay, so LA, they were a stellar team last year and they were a stellar team this year. Quick is really killer. And they traded for Nyquist, so wow. After a trade for Ovechkin and Niskanen, immediately knocked out in the first round. That's unfortunate. Leonard Osborne is not happy there. He's unhappy. Oh my goodness, locker room chemistry is 57%. Holy moly, you guys suck. Let's see. I'm curious to say what will they say? What will the GM say? I think we had a good season, guys. No, we didn't. We didn't. All the guys, all the leaders, they want Aaron back. They want the Aaronator back as their GM. But I'm sorry, bud. That's it. That's it. No more GM for me. So I'm simming to the draft just to see who wins the cup this year. I'd be curious to see if it's St. Louis again, or Minnesota, or Winnipeg. Oh, Winnipeg and Minnesota in a series. That looks tight. Forget about scouting. Forget about scouting there. Let's see what happens. It's getting clutch. It's getting down to the wire. We're getting near the end of the playoffs. No more scouting. What will happen? Who will win the cup? There's some stellar Central Division performances. And the LA Kings going deep. The Rangers already took out Pittsburgh in that first round. I'm wondering what it's going to be like. Let's stop. Let's see what happens. Okay, no more scouting. Wow. So it ended up being Edmonton and the Rangers. Oh, wait. McDavid. McJesus. Coming back. Holy crap. They're too good. What is up with this? What? Holy crap. Edmonton came back. Wow. That was unexpected. That was very unexpected. You saw that, guys. They just won the Stanley Cup. Oilers. McDavid, go. Yay. Woo. I did not expect that to be Oilers. So what happened with all the other teams? Wow. Oilers made it. Okay, so, wow. St. Louis got upset in the first round. So huge. So did Minnesota. Winnipeg was good, but then they won, and then they lost to Edmonton, and then Edmonton beat the Rangers. Wow. That was interesting. Playoffs there. Very interesting. Stanley Cup. Awarded to the winner of Stanley Cup playoffs. Oilers. President's Trophy goes to St. Louis, and then Clarence S. Campbell, Edmonton versus the Rangers in the finals. New York Rangers. Art Ross Trophy goes to Stamkos, Hart Memorial Stamkos, James Norris, Carlson. You guys see all of them. Tamura wins the Calder Memorial. Conn Smythe goes to Dreisaitl, the German. Vesna goes to Bobrovsky. William Jennings goes to Bobrovsky. Bill Masterton, McDonough. McDavid goes to... Taves goes to Frank J. Selke goes to McDavid. Stamkos. And Maurice Richard goes to McDavid. There you go. There is the last season. I don't see anything for the other team. Yeah, nothing there. So, we finished up the team stats, player stats, and awards. I don't think there's too much left that we have to do. So, it looks like, just sim to the draft. It's pretty much all good. Because, we're not winning the lottery. Boston won the lottery. And we can sim right to the draft. So, players to retired. We can see if anybody retired for us. Ovechkin. Okay, so that contract's off the books. So that's kind of nice for the team. Kruger retired. That's kind of surprising. He was a stellar player. Maybe he wasn't getting played too much. And then Como, way to retire in a Colorado Avalanche jersey. Nice to see him go. He had some stellar moments in the GM mode. But anyways, that's it. Ovechkin, big retirement there. He finished off as a point per game. Eric Stahl. And there you go. Lots of big names, actually. Keith and Weber. Wheeler, he came off with a cup run from the previous year and a very good season with the team this year. And that's pretty much it. I don't see any other guys. That seems to be pretty much it. So anyways, guys, I always forget the goal. Oh my gosh, I need to work on that. I need to not forget the goalies next time. Anyways, guys, that is the very last episode of the Colorado Avalanche franchise mode here on the channel. And now we'll ride off into the sunset with our one little cup ring. Let's go, boys. Anyways, I already said it. Hope you guys did enjoy this series. It seemed to be pretty popular. I'm glad it got so many people into it. And that'll be it. I'll see you guys later.